Studio, thank you so much. Just now, October the 15th, your company already processed. This is the seventh payment, right? 31.8 million USD for transit. What's next? What should we know and understand and expect about the debt payment process will be done by BUMI Resources later on?
We have $1.7 billion of debt. Out of that, we have 5 years to pay down that debt starting December 2017. Between April 2018 and 15th of October this year, we have paid $302.2 million, of which $191 million is the principal of tranche A and $111 million is the interest, which was back interest on this tranche. Our expectation is that by 2021, maybe early if we can, we should be able to settle the full tranche of $600 million principal. And we believe that by the end of 2022, we should be in a position to also settle tranche B, which is another $600 million. Now that is our plan. We could have accelerated the debt repayment process, but we did find some market weakness, which impacted global economic growth, which created an imbalance of coal supply and demand and prices. So while we are still very profitable, we have still been able to fulfill our debt obligations. We feel we could have done better had the market conditions been normal. We could have accelerated the whole process.
With whatever happened lately, will it create like big disruption as well? Even though you are confident that with the total $1.7 billion liability, you can meet your obligation later on the date.
Well, there is no reason for us to believe that the current market turbulence is something that is likely to be long term. We all know that the reasons for this present turbulence is largely due to the impact of the China-US trade war.
It's always like that, right?
Which affected economic growth, which reduced growth in consuming countries. It has also been aggravated by the fact that Australian coal, which was supplied to China, is having 60 days of delayed import clearances. This has led to a buildup of high-ranked coal inventory in Australia. Now, they've had to find alternate markets, which are Asian markets, which are traditionally Indonesian markets. As a result of that, the Newcastle index has dropped. What used to be around $100 per ton about a year ago, that Newcastle index is currently running at $66, and but the future outlook continues to be relatively stronger. We see coal prices in contango, and we believe that Q1 2020 forward prices are in the early 70s, and we hope that they can stabilize at a level of $80, which is very good for our company and which is very good for our ability to repay debt on schedule.